Gerry? Gerry, are you coming back? Oh boy. Hello. Hello, baby boy. Come on in, Melba. Oh, thank you, Gerry. Very lovely kisses. Oh, the Fifi has appeared. Oh, she's you're back on the pinkies this morning. Good morning, Swan. Morning, Nico. I think you had something in your fur then, Gerry, but I think it's just a little tuft. Good morning, Charlie. How are you all doing today? How's it going? I feel a bit snuffly today. Probably from being out walking in the cold last night. Not staying in and cozy. Think I'm allergic to lack of coziness. Oh. Morning, Vamp. How you doing? Do you have binkies in there? She's not done her zoomies this morning, I don't think, so she may go off. Oh, are you asking for kisses? Are you trying to steal my Gerry kisses? Morning, Tom. Morning, Palin. Look at you. Smushy. Morning, Kamulama. I'm doing well, thank you, Vamp. I've been trying to think of Jingle Cats ideas. I've just been listening to DMCA free Christmas music and seeing if anything inspires, but I don't know. I can't do the musical side of things. Morning, Easy. Morning, Chef. Good morning, Megalomaniac and Shadow. Morning, Robot. Morning, Cow. I'm here until the cleaner needs me to not be on the PC. That's fair dues. Morning, Hansa. Morning, Potato. Good morning, Ripples and Emma. And Ginge. And Joe. Morning, Dan. How is everyone? I forgot to change the schedule, but I think I am going into the office today, which means another delay on Frog Detective. One day I will get to play that game. I've waited for years. Morning, Coconut and Bennett and Rob. You feel like you're fighting off a cold? I've sort of woken up feeling that as well. I'm like, ooh, am I just cold this morning, or am I getting a cold this morning? Good morning, Dota. For Dota, yeah. Yeah, I said I'd pop into the office for it today. I guess it's just that time of year, isn't it? It's just the sort of sniffle snaffle time. Morning, Steampunk. Morning, Limewood. You got your COVID booster yesterday. I guess you might start feeling well, I don't know how it is at this time, but you should definitely have a nice restful day, just in case. You're also feeling a bit coldy. Oh no. My brother had a cold and I was happy I didn't get it. Now I'm not so sure. Oh, boop. Just the invitation. Good morning, Ginger. Hello. Yeah, the temperature has just suddenly dropped, hasn't it? It has just gone it feels very wintry now. But I was hoping to go out for a nice big walk this weekend, so I hope I feel up to it. Because it'll be stinky if I miss out on it. I want to go and see all the mushrooms. First snow there. We've not really had snow in Bristol for years. We've been trying to think when it was. I think about 3 years ago we had a snow day, or maybe it was 4 years ago now. And then the next year there was a bit of one. There are so many mushrooms this year. It's we just popped into our nearest wood a few days ago at the weekend, and we just kept on finding them. For a while we couldn't find any, and then all of a sudden we were like, Oh my gosh, they're all here. We found there was just like 5 different types, all in like a meter squared. Hansel, I don't really know how long. I don't know how far we go. We tend to measure it in hours rather than distance. But Alex has his smartwatch now, so maybe I'll actually be able to tell you how far we walked. Because he can like set it to say, okay, I'm starting a walk now. But the problem is with measuring it in in time is we tend to, because we're like scrabbling around looking at mushrooms, we might not get very far in that time. So it's difficult to say. It's really awesome you're doing longer walks again. Yeah, I was honestly like scared to leave the house for a week or so. So it is nice being able to go back out into nature. Good morning, Chewy. We are hoping to go to Goblin Combe, so I can finally put a place to an A. So hopefully it's as good as it's been made out to sound. I was told that the mushrooms were popping off there. So fingers crossed we see some good ones. Morning, Manna. But yeah. I am wondering how many different types we'll see. I wonder if we'll see some new ones that we've not seen. Alex has like a new app from on his phone that tells you the different types. He did have one that was more like just nature general, but now I think he has like a mushroom specific one. So hopefully it shall be good. And it also tells you like local mushrooms that people have found, and it'll be like, someone's just found a jelly here in your local area, sort of thing. You're like, oh. But yeah, what if there are actual goblins there? Apparently the goblins hide, so it's very rare that you see them. So we probably shouldn't have too much of a problem. Have you ever considered geocaching? What's geocaching? They found lion's mane off a tree across from where I work. Oh, that's meant to be one that's quite good for you. I found some parasol mushroom recently that were delicious. Oh my gosh. See, the thing is, I'd be too scared to actually try anything I found in the wild, just because I'd think like, what if I've chosen the wrong one? There's a town south of Bristol called True Magna. Yeah, True Magna's quite nice. And then there's Cheddar Gorge, which is meant to be a gorgeous. You find a little capture somewhere and sign it to say, I did this. Oh, I see. I don't follow the Bristol Fungarium, but I did find it yesterday when I was looking around on the map around Goblin Combe. I was like, hang on a minute. I've only been down to Cheddar once before, but I went for a talk, and it was at night after work, so I didn't actually properly see it. So I can say I've been through Cheddar, but I've never seen the gorge, and I've not really seen Cheddar either because it was very dark. But I know that there's a dog cafe there called Cheddar Paws, where you can get little puppuccinos and little donuts that are suitable for your doggos. And they do dog birthday cakes and stuff. I think they, in the last couple of years, started doing things for people as well. That's the one you're looking for, Gerry. Fifi is so forceful when she's looking for more pellets. Cheddar Gorge is what I say when I see cheese. Yeah, I'd like to go more down that way, but the problem is you can't it's very difficult to get to as a non-driver. So you have to wait until one of your drivey friends wants to go wants to go down that way. But the areas like between Bristol and Cornwall, I suppose, is very lovely. With all the men dips, all of that malarkey. Hello. They're always looking for more pellets. Pellets of life is true. I've not been to Wookey Hole, no. No, that's another place that I've heard is very nice. But then again, I've not even been in the caves up by Clifton Suspension Bridge. And they're meant to be quite nice. Hello, Gerry. Gerry's pushing my elbow. It's one of those things that you don't tend to do, like the touristy things in the place that you live. It's very nice and the caves are amazing. Hello. Look at you. I always wanted to do the funicular tour thing. What's that? What is it? I've heard that Brandy's living room is nice, especially the wildlife. Yeah. Very troublesome, but very lovely. Aren't those caves by Clifton Bridge? Are they the old railway? I did not know. The caves were too spoopy for you. Oh. You should visit the north. Visit Cockermouth. I'd love to go back to the Peak District sometimes because I've been there when I was about 11 or so. I must have been. So it's been a while, and you don't really appreciate it that much when you're that age, I don't think. So, do they sell cheese at Cheddar Gorge? That's where all the cheddar comes from. It's dug out of a cave. Clifton Funicular goes up through the caves. It's near through the cliffs. It's near the suspension bridge. Ah. I have been to the Lake District. I went for like school trips and such. Gerry, my school, like year 6 school trip, used to go to the Peak District. So I think I've been to the Lake District for other school trips, but not with my school. But it is very lovely. It's Oh, sorry, Gerry. I was trying to get a tuft. He did not appreciate it. It is still Fifi. You don't have to check. Poor Fifi. But yeah, I would like to. It's just nice seeing, like, some of the British countryside is actually really lovely, but just not very practical to get to in public transport. I grew up around Newcastle and Durham and did scouting and lots of camping and hiking in the lakes and moors. Yeah, that is a very lovely area. Morning, Dave. Because my family are from up that way, and then my sister went to uni in Durham, so I used to go and visit Northumberland quite a bit. Gerry does want to kiss. You might get one when Fifi's finished. Maybe. No. Morning, maidens. Morning, Dowincy. Oh, Gerry boy. Wait, is Toys R Us still open? Didn't they close down? Or do you still get some at various parts of the country? So I was thinking this morning, this is a change of subject, but I was thinking this morning, oh yeah, of course you still get them in the US, because Danhausen visited one recently. I was thinking, when people do like playthroughs of stuff, like Mousie's doing recently with the Disney, oh, what's it called? Disney Dream Tale? Dream, you know the one I mean. How edited down do those tend to be? Or do they tend to be just like a true one-for-one time playthrough? Like, what do people tend to prefer? A little bit of chopping or a lot of chop up? Or no chop up? Depends on the type of game. Because I was thinking, there are so many games get to the chopper. There are so many games that Dreamlight Valley, thank you, Rob. I knew it was dreamy something. Dreamies. Mr. Tab's Dreamies Valley. If it's something like RimWorld, no chopping for me, but something like Minecraft, yeah, cut it down a little. Because I'm tempted to give one a go. Having talked to Kirsty yesterday, talking about playing something through together, but also just I realised I keep getting so many games that I save because I want to play them on stream, and then I don't get to play them on stream because something else comes along. And I was like, maybe I should just record them, just play them anyway, record them and chuck them up and see if it's of any interest. Because it might be that it doesn't particularly work out, or it's not for me. But, Gerry is not interested. Depends on how I wanted to say repetitive. The game is, that's too much repetition. The game is, people don't want to see the same battle Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. They do want to see the story beats in one-off fights, for example. If you and Cassie play together, there will likely be very few lulls in combo, so don't... Yeah, I guess that is true. If it doesn't bother you to record it and talk through them... Well, see, the problem I have is that morning, Sam. Morning, Stephanos. Gerry's still over there. I don't think he's... Gerry, are you coming back? Morning, Lee. Yeah, just because there's so many games that, like Dreamlight Valley and like Coral Island and those sorts of games that you really want to just like spend time sinking your teeth into. But I don't think he is coming back. I'm moving to him. Give on him, Moles. A boy. Or do it the other way and finally get to play through all the little games that would only take like one short session. Like all of there's so many like wholesome games. Because I can't decide whether to do... I was thinking, should I just do a thing where I play through all of the wholesome games list and do like a little 20-minute what do you call it? Are you going back now? Gerry boy. Are you going to go up and see Warmworm? Is that what you're looking at? George is just chilling. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I might start doing like a first impressions thing. Yeah. Just like a little, like, go through the wholesome games and be like, okay, I'm just going to check out this one today, sort of thing. But I don't know. Oh, that's what I was going to say, Hansan. I found that ever since I started streaming, I talk when I play a lot. I talk a lot more when I play games just by myself now. What I will say is if you go for a calm, slow video style, saying your thoughts and describing your actions is a really good idea since many people treat it like a podcast. What if Warmworm and Kevin went on a date? Would it be a hot date? Because he's a hot water bottle. Morning, G-Volt. So yeah, I might just give it a go. It's one of those things that I keep thinking like I only really put out, well, I held off doing it because I used to edit Comfort Zone, but now Sam's taken over that, so I actually have sort of like more time to do to put into a different project now. So yeah, I was just trying to decide what sort of thing to. If you give it a go and it doesn't work out, you've lost nothing. This is true. This is true. I don't even stream and I talk when I play games. It was like the first thing I noticed doing was, I can't remember what game I was playing, but Alex was like, "You're talking so much." I was like, "Oh yeah." That's what I was thinking, Rob, because I love the videos that Tom puts out, but then Tom has a Josh. So I'd have to either do it very well. I guess it would always be different. Because I don't have as much editing experience, sort of thing. Gerry? What is this boy doing? You have to say "bam" at the start for full effect. I'd need to. He might have like a copyright on "bam," so I'd have to come up with. I'd have to be like, "Pow, we're here." Zip. Other Batman noises are available. Biff, yeah. Good morning, Loboto. Find myself doing that too. I normally stream miniature painting, but since doing Minecraft, I now talk to myself and play. Yeah. Morning, Sophia. Bam. Morning, bunnies. Tom's Skyline series versus RTs was exactly what was on my mind when I said calm so videos versus fast highlights. Yeah, I don't think I say bun instead of bam. Morning, Dad. I'll have to see. I guess it's one of those things that you won't know what style suits until you try it. So I should just try it and see what happens. Fifi? Is this because I put some pellets over there, so they're going to keep on checking back? You consider playing Planet Zoo? I played a bit of Planet Zoo. I remember that was like when I very first started streaming, and I was working at the vet and I just finished Hollow Knight, and my friend loved Planet Zoo, and I was like, I'm going to buy Planet Zoo. I got it early access. I paid loads for it. So I was like, yeah, this is what streamers do. You get the game and you stream it on the day it comes out. And then I played it and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never played a Planet Zoo game before and it's really complicated. There was food here once. I have to have an intro animation of Gerry and Fifi running across the screen. Oh my gosh, I could film them actually doing it. I couldn't animate it. That was a very sheer jump that Gerry did then. It's very straight up. Yeah, I just remember with Planet Zoo, it was like having to match the exact like grass length to the various. I was like, oh my gosh, this is just too. I just want to be like, I got a giraffe. I wish I was around for the Hollow Knight streams. I wish I had have saved them. I wish I had have realised earlier about saving VODs, because they are just sort of lost to time with the odd whatchamacallit. Do the Boba Shadow approach and turn off all management. Wait, is that an option? You can just make Zoo? I also have Aphantasia and I found Planet Zoo really hard. I couldn't picture what to put. This is what I find with these like very open building things, is because I can't like picture where I want to get to until I start putting things down, and then I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted but I don't know how to get what I want. Hansan. So glad I was there for Hollow Knight streams, watching you get more and more comfortable, as well as getting to know you as such an awesome memory. Yeah, strange thinking, like, how many people were there for Hollow Knight back in the day when I did the one swear I've ever done on stream, which I don't think there's a clip of. I think that is lost to memory. I can't even remember what I did. I do not remember you ever swearing. Oh, good. But that was like the first game I ever properly finished, because I had Rithy in there holding me to account. Like before that, I would always abandon games. Will you ever play it again? I guess it's probably been long enough for me to try playing it again. I wonder if I'd remember much of it. To be honest, I didn't really remember much of it whilst I was playing. So I probably wouldn't. You miss your buns? Oh, lovely noise. It would be worth having a chat with Tom, working with him for a day or so to see the... Well, I guess I wouldn't see the full process, because I'd have to then go to see Josh. But I do get... I mean, I've just not really edited, other than the podcast. I've... Morning, Cavish. I've never really edited long format things. Like, I obviously do the clips videos and the occasional short things like the bunny video and the baking video and stuff. But, Gerry, what can you hear, baby boy? Don't ask Josh to show up at his desk and say, I'm here for work experience. I was even thinking, because I just have this, like, I feel like I'm not being as creative as I would like to be. So I was even thinking, do you remember back when, I don't think she's done them for a while, but do you remember back when Lydia used to do like weekly vlogs? I was even tempted to do that. I was thinking, like, what if I did? Just for like my own sake of being able to look back and being like, oh yeah, I remember when I went there and did that thing. Because I imagine those are fairly... Even I didn't even know Booth did vlogs. I just remember Lydia's one because I remember I was in one of them once. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go and watch this because I've not seen myself in a YouTube video before. So I went back and watched it. It was back when she was saying like, oh, I'm here doing, Xbox on. Yeah, here's Brownie filming it. And I was just like, hello. I think it was a day when she had to be pied. I can't remember why. She had like lost the achievement thing, and so she had to get covered in whipped cream. I can't remember. There was a reason. It was in the old office. It was very messy. Rebooting today I played. Oh my gosh. Gerry, what was that little run? Where he going? Has he been on an adventure? Where did you go? Baby boy. Blip, 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 blip. Are you sure this wasn't actually a dream? No, it really happened. How do you get the buns from making holes and everything? Well, you can see here. Wait, can you really? You might be able to see better on that side. Holes somewhere there. Hello, Gerry. I can't see around Gerry. And then holes. In other words, we just don't. The bunnies will do what the bunnies want to do. I think it's more about embracing, letting go of possessions. You just come to accept that anything that is in bunny reaching height might get nibbled. Although, sometimes Ffion will actually jump up on the back of the sofa and try to nibble the top of the bookshelf. So even then, even the things... My bun actually made a hole in the wall. Oh my gosh. Hello. Little trouble. Oh, hello. Hello. But I don't really mind. You sort of accept it. There's been the occasion where the bunnies have, I mean, you can see the tops of the picture frames as well. It's like, yeah, I'm looking at your handiwork. Are you gonna go for Jim Jams? Hmm? Oh, here you go. Here's a live example of Gerry Gerry attacking the table. I heard that. Don't think you got away with that. Naughty boy. Good morning, Razavo. Mine decided that the oak furniture is just plain too hard. She slammed her teeth on my desk shelf once and stood there grunting at it for a hot minute. Oh no. Oh no. Bye bye, Ripples. Have a lovely day. The one thing that I find weird is that Ffion occasionally likes to get up on the fireplace and eat the dust that might build up behind the picture frames. So you have to be mindful of that. I don't know why. It's just an occasional thing that she do. Just I don't know what is tasty about that particular dust. But she likes it. That's her favourite dust. Isn't it, Fifi? I think she's listening to the road. My cat pees on anything floor level. All my cabinets have doors over the bottom shelf. Ooh. Or start a couple feet off the floor. Aww. She eats the dust bunnies. She does. She does. The rabbit Roomba gonna lick the carpet and floor. Occasionally she tries to eat the stone on the fireplace. And I'm like, why? Why? What joy can you get from it, Fifi? That's what I don't understand. He's not chewing the carpet. He's having a little toffee, bless him. Bless him. He's having a good time. The stone could be a bit salty, maybe. Is that true? Maybe I should try licking it. Maybe she's onto something. I was thinking, wait, you're being made it... Ah. Nice. Everyone lick your fireplace. Ffion says, lick your fireplace. But yeah, I'd like to just try and be... I think that's going to be my New Year's resolution. Swan, what have you realised? Today is Frog Detective Day. It was meant to be... But now I'm doing Dota instead, so tomorrow's going to be Frog Detective Day. I was even tempted because Alex is out for dinner. I was thinking, could I do Dota and then I could just do Frog Detective afterwards because Alex isn't going to be back for a while. But Bree isn't feeling too well, so I have to go into the office so that Joe isn't alone. So yeah, no Frog. I've been wanting to play it for his resolution is not to lick fireplaces. You went to Kucha. Oh, and you liked it? See, I'm so worried about someone going there and not liking it. I have not been prepping a bit for Joe. Oh no. I guess I've got time to think of something until then. Oh no. But yeah, I think my New Year's resolution is going to be to try to do more creative stuff. Morning, Aria. Because I think it's just very easy to get into habits of not. Whereas I like when I was talking to Sarah recently, yesterday, and I was just thinking back to, because we were talking about TikTok. I was thinking back to my worm TikTok, and I was thinking like, I just really enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed thinking of it, setting it up, filming it, putting it out, the reaction. And I was like, I miss doing stuff like that. Like with the Gerry baking video, the Jaffa cake one, I was like, I have an idea for what I can do. I'm gonna do it. And I did it and I put it out and I was like, it's a good feeling seeing something through to completion. So I would like to do more of that. Just push myself a bit more. Yeah. But I think it's just about getting into the habit of these things. Because it's very easy between the bunny stream and the afternoon stream. It's very easy to just be like, oh, I just had breakfast. Maybe I'll just watch something for a bit. Oh, look, it's 2:00. I guess I'll go stream. So I think I need to be stricter with acting like proper working hours and motivating myself to do stuff in between. You'd like to do more streaming. You miss it. You should. Your streams are very lovely, Vamp. Bunny cooking, but not cooking Banui yet. Gerry's School of Baking. I need to decide what I'm going to do with that. What to do next. I wonder if I could do a Christmas edition. What's something Christmassy? I could do a video on what Kirsty, Kim and Brie and I made last year for Yingle Yam. Show people that recipe. Mince pies. The problem is with mince pies is that I only make lazy mince pies. So I just buy pastry and I buy mincemeat and then I put them together. I never actually do them properly. Eat the filling out the jar. I would like to stream. I don't really have to set up for it. The piece of advice I would give for streaming is if you want to give it a go, I'd say just give it a go. I think getting those first, awkward, janky streams out the way is a good thing. I do that just by pastry in a jar of mince. Yeah, I can't imagine how much effort it would take to actually mix up the stuff that goes into mincemeat. It must just be such a faff. So yeah, I definitely just buy the jar. It's a lot easier. But yeah, that was I can't remember why I started talking about this. Just, yeah, making more stuff. And I think there's also, it's like being the fear of the blank page sort of thing, when you're scared to try to do something in case it doesn't work. But I think sometimes you learn more from those experiences too. Like, it's good to, if you put out a video and you're like, oh no, that didn't quite, but then you know what you can do for the next time sort of thing. But yeah. Hansam, what were you going to say? It takes a couple of hours to make mince. I helped make 4 kilograms of it this year. It's a lot of zesting and mixing and leaving it in the oven. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You can walk to the shop and buy a jar in that time. More likely to learn from failure than success. Yeah. That's the thing. That it can be a very useful experience. Oh, hello, Rufus. Rufus, thank you very much for the 11 months. Oh my gosh, musical note. Bun breakfast, bun, bun. Gerry, eat your greens and don't disappoint your mom. Oh, is that okay? So I've read that in the tune of Night Fever, like bun. Breakfast. Gonna see your body. But what tune did you imagine it to? Oh, one of my favorite artists uses used old paper to do drawings like old envelopes because they have history, they have marks, and the paper is not blank at all. Ah, smart. It was supposed to be run round. Oh, I see. Do 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 do. That makes more sense. I've got a hole in the bottom of my sock and my little toe keeps on peeking out of it. I had to keep tucking it back in. A potato, as my mum calls them, if your toes stick out. You've got a potato. But yeah. I am not a Bunsen burner, I am a Bunsen burner. Wormy toe. Wormy toe says hello. I also do want to actually start using my TikTok like a youth, one of them youths, because I realized that I was like, okay, I'm going to make this silly worm TikTok just to break, again, for the blank page thing. I was like, I'll have one up and I'll, then it won't be back. Because I originally meant for it to just be like, just to put clips up on there. And now Alex is like, no, you've got the algorithm now. You can only make worm things. I'm like, I can't just keep on making worm things. Have an entire TikTok dedicated to worms. I want to actually use it for stuff. But he says like, things on TikTok are better if you like focus on but you're the worm lady now. This is what I'll be known for. Worm. But I don't know. Worms are in right now. Take advantage of the way. Oh, worm. Praise the worms. But then what do I do with clips? Maybe I've already got the clip videos. I don't need any more. Maybe I can just dedicate my days to worms. Morning, Stephen. Great Chase, thank you very much for the follow. Good morning, repping. Next year on Halloween, I will be dressed. Oh my gosh, Heidi Klum perfectly outdid me on that. Who wore it better? Heidi Klum. Is Heidi Klum married to Seal? Or did they used to be married? Make the clips into worms. I don't know how. Just make it happen. What if I redid... She's married to did she used to be married to Seal? Used to, not anymore. Oh, okay. That's my one thing I know about Heidi Klum that's now out the window. I like how Gerry is just shrouded in shadow. They got divorced in 2014. Was Heidi Klum in an episode of Sex and the City? That might be the one other thing I know about her. I remember the gag from Robbie the Reindeer where the seal starts singing Seal randomly. Oh my gosh, Robbie the Reindeer, that takes me back. That do take me back. She was in How I Met Your Mother. Oh my goodness, toes. Stay in your sock. Stop it. They're just escaping all the time. I need to sew up the hole. These are socks that my friend got me, so I didn't want to throw them away. But they are becoming useful, less useful. What is the treat today? Well, I tell ya. Oof. Oh yeah, Maxwell, you're asking how my heart is. It's a bit better. I've not had any, touch wood. I've not had any POTS attacks recently, other than standing up too soon. But I have a heart scan in about 3 weeks, I think. So hopefully I'll find out if there's anything going on with it. Gerry. No. Him name Gerry. Would you like a treat? 'Cause you've been a good boy. I'll give you a little head start. Fifi! I think she was already on her way. So it's just the ends of the packets of coriander and parsley today, a little mixture. She could smell the betrayal. She go, why are you stealing his? You've got all of this. You got all of this. Oh, Gerry, you've run away. My baby boy. Gerry. Gerry. There's nothing up to standard. That bit is okay. The bites per second are off the chart. She does inhale it. There you go. Doesn't. Is he a fussy eater? He can be a little bit, yeah. He's a bit like, he doesn't tend to like if there's a mixture of, he doesn't like things that are too damp. And he doesn't like if things are mixed together. So putting parsley and coriander is probably what upset him. That he could smell two different things together and he was like, ugh. Whereas Ffion is not fussed about such things. You wouldn't let a little thing like that get in the way of eating, would you, Fifi? There you go. But yeah, Fifi is more an inhaler of food, whereas Gerry will take his time and worry. Oh, that's a point. If anyone didn't see, because I know some people have the Are you attacking the coat? I know some people have the announcements muted. If you didn't see, check announcements in the Discord for the beginning of Secret Santa. Don't miss out on that. If anyone wants to take part, there's the details of it in there with the dates and what to do and such. I sillily put it up when I was leaving. Oh my gosh, so so Rydian will be proud of me. I had a bad experience with, hang on, I'm gonna go under the table. Bum, 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 hello. Oh wait, there's more. Fifi, that's not like you. Over there. You don't recognise pointing, do you? You just sniff. Fifi is over there. Oh. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I had a bad experience with a driver yesterday and I gave them 3 stars. I couldn't quite get down to any lower, but I was like, okay, I'll do my best. But it was actually quite scary. But oof, 3 stars. At first I was thinking I should just put 4, but no, I was that was show. It was really like weird. We can go lower. I know, like, goat, that's how I feel. I'm like, oh, I don't like saying that anyone's done something bad. But okay, so I got in the car and I was going to I've been trying to be better at getting the bus. But I didn't have time, so I was like, okay, I'll have to get a car. So I got in the car and he was like, where are you going to? Bear in mind that I had already put in on the app where I was going to at this point. So I said Queen Square. I just thought he was checking that I was the right person, sort of thing. And he's like, okay. So he starts driving, misses the turning for Queen Square. Oh no, at this point, he's already like been talking to himself and muttering and tutting every time something happens. So I was like, okay, that's fair news. Maybe he's had a bad day. So then he was like, he took a wrong turning, didn't go down to Queen Square. I was like, okay, maybe he just missed it. People make mistakes. You don't read the sat nav. Maybe he thought it was the next turning. So I was like, it's fine. He's going to take the next turning. Didn't take the next turning. And I was like, okay, what the heck is he doing now? And then he started driving down towards the aquarium. Thank you, Pooper Clap. Thank you very much for the follow. So he starts driving down towards the aquarium, and I was like, okay, this is fine. Just pull over here. It's quicker for me to walk now because it's, a trafficy time, and he's taken a wrong turning, but that's fine. I don't want to. And then he was like, you're going to Millennium Square, right? And I was like, no, I'm going to Queen Square, but it's fine. If you just pull up here, I'll get out. I'll walk from here. And he was like, no, I'm going to take you. And I was like, honestly, I'll just get out the car. Just let me out here. And he was like, no, I'm taking you. And then he starts driving back to Queen Square and being like, why didn't you tell me? I was like, what? He was like, why didn't you tell me you were going to Queen Square? I thought you said Millennium Square. You should have told me I didn't take the turning. And I was like, I thought you just missed it. And he started having a go at me for not telling him to do his job right. And I was like, people make mistakes. I thought you'd just taken a wrong turning. That's fine. Like, it happens all the time. And yeah, I was just at the point where I was like, please just let me get out your car. I want to be out of your car now. So yeah, that's why I was like, okay, I'm going to leave now. It's not my fault that I didn't have a go at you. How did you pronounce Queens? Quinenia? So yeah. But I was literally watching the sat-nav tell him to go to Queen Square. And he just kept on missing the turnings. And that's when I was like, okay. Because I did start thinking, like, where is he taking me? I don't like this. But yeah, it was, I did not enjoy it. This guy is what we call in the business a bit of a butthead. So yeah, I was very grateful to be out of the car. And then I was glad that Tom and Ben were out the front of the office, because I was just like, at least I could just feel safe. I immediately just walked over to them and was like, hello, I'm out of the car now. I'm safe. Thank you. Yeah. Jeebs. So that was my 3-star experience. I'll let you know if I ever have to give someone 2 stars, which will probably involve them driving into a wall or something. I didn't tip. I did not tip. No. How many murders will it take for 1 star? It was spoopy though. Flip the car mid-journey, 2 stars, £5 tip. Dear oh dear. But yeah, I feel like you would be in the middle of getting kidnapped and warning of the 2 stars. But then if they kidnap me, they could just like take my phone and give themselves 5 stars. Said something offensive about buns, 1 star. Do you know what? I think I actually did that once. Not 1 star. But I was taking the bunnies home from the vet one time, and the driver was like, what's in the carrier? And I was like, bunnies. And he started saying how they were like a useless pet. And I think I did actually give that person, I think it put me in such a bad mood. I did give them a very low rating. But after that, it was very lovely. I went out for dinner with Alistair, and I got to actually spend time with him, which was very nice. So the rest of the evening was nice. Once I managed to get out of the car. We did not get baked potatoes. We got ooey. We got a naughty ooey. which is very lovely. Because like the last two times that Alistair has been down in Bristol is when I was having like really bad problems with anxiety. So I didn't really get to actually spend any time with him, so I was very determined this time. I was like, we're hanging out, we're getting food. And it was nice. I just realised I'm looking at Gerry's bum. Should I go around and look at his face? And I might get to see him today, actually, as I'll be going into the office. Oh, geez. I don't know if can I get out? Am I stuck? Ooh. I did want to get baked potato. I told him my idea for adding waffles into the game and then having potato waffles. Oh. Gerry, where is your face? There we are. There's the boy. Hello. Don't turn around now. Did you share a pina colada with him? No. Also, he told me that, because I'd actually forgotten this, he told me that it was my fault that breakfast got added into the game. Oh, Alan, thank you very much for the bit and the condolences. It was fine, really. I was just a bit like, ooh, this is a bit spicy. I don't like it. Oh, hello, Mookie. Yeah, blooming clock's changing. Which meant that the poor bunnies got their breakfast an hour late on that day, and they were confused as to why. Can I make you settle down? Oh no, you're in a schnaffer mood. Hello. I want to give you cuddles, but you're just. There we go. There we go, baby boy. This is a very awkward angle. There we go. There we go. Snoozy boy. I wonder if I could. Maybe I can. Can I reach you from round the side? Can I fit my hand through here? Oh, oh, oh. There we go. I've given you like a dent in your face now. There you go. A good boy. What a good boy. Oh yeah, but that's what I was saying. This is how I got sidetracked. So I made the mistake of, whilst I was like, oh, I've got a couple minutes free. Now I'm being kidnapped in an Uber. So I'll do the Secret Santa post. And then I realised as I was just going out and I had no way to write anything down, I was like, oh, I just can't read any DMs the whole time. So I would see like a message pop up on my phone and I'll be like, no, I have to ignore it until I get home. And when I got home, the first thing I did was write them all down. So they are all safe. Safe in a form. Gerry, you've sat up. Have you forgotten again? Good morning, Frith. How you doing? Do you need to be smushed? Do you need to be smushed again? There we go. You just forget that you... Can we raid Frith now? But Frith is here. Frith, are you going live? Gerry is so pure. He is. Can we raid Lay? Are you doing a strem? A snail strem? Snail. Raid Hansan. Everybody raid. Ages live? You can go live. Imagine the power move. Imagine the power move of that, of going live and then raiding yourself. I just have to respect it. I would just have to respect it. Did you hear that? Hang on. Did you hear the Energizer Bunny was arrested? He got charged with battery. But yeah, I feel. That's what I was talking about. So I was saying I did the post. So check if you have it muted or if you missed it for any reason. Check the announcements channel and get your Secret Santa prompts in by Sunday, because then that gives me time to hand them out, and everyone should have a month to do them. Good morning, Xenophyte. How you doing? I think I can hear Fifi doing binkies on the sofa. Fifi? Fifi? I don't know where she is. Oh, yeah, I do. I can see an ear. Wait, where'd you go? There you go. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you doing binkies here? Hello. You're such a puppy today. Did you just face plant the cushion? Vivi. You have binkies in there. You are chock full of binkies, aren't you? It's because she's not done her zoomies yet today. You've got to get them out. You're going to get these zoomies out, I bet you're going to do it as soon as we go offline. She's going to be like, oh. Fifi. 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 What are you doing? We simply stream until the zoomie. Morning, Drew. Fifi. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, there she goes. She's building up to something. You're going to do your little under the table zoomies. She does sometimes just go under there just to do little... Where have you gone? Hello. You've come to see me. Or to attack. One or the other. Go on. Let them zoomies out. Let out the zoomies. Let out the zoomies. Go on. Go on. Oh, bless her. Thank you for the kisses. These are very lovely. Well, I guess I should send you off somewhere. Yogs, wow, and I don't think we've ever raided H. Should we go to H? Oh, I see. I thought Hansam was being like, wow, they're doing an ad. But they're doing a World of Warcraft ad. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Gerry boy. Fifi. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I hit the phone. Wow. An ad. Wow. Thanks. Lumi, thank you very much for the follow. Fifi. Fifi. Are you staying over there now? Yeah, let's go to H. I will go back to Gerry boy, as I think he's more likely to stay still for a little bit longer for the minute. Hello, Gerry. You go to H and tell them, wow, and thank you everyone for chilling and chatting. Yes, oh, hello. Hello, are you here to attack? Am I in your way? You clearing the room for zoomies so you've got a good flight path? Thank you everyone for chilling and chatting. I won't be on this channel this afternoon. I will change it on the schedule, but I'll be in the... Oh my gosh, did you hear that wheeze? I'll be in the office for Dota. playing some Dota. So hopefully that'll be good fun. And then tomorrow will be Frog Detective Day. But yeah, have a lovely time. Can you play Witch Doctor? Oh my gosh. I'm very bad at Dota. And I'm very bad at Witch Doctor, but I'll give it a go. Oh, gibbity go. A bibbity boop. But everyone, have a lovely rest of your day. Oh my gosh, who dis? Ginge, thank you very much for the 11 months. It is at 2 p.m, yeah. I thought that was my husband. No, it's me. But take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Fifi. You can do your zoomies now, Fifi. Fifi? Do you want to do your zoomies? You want to get them zoomies out? Rain's gone, nice. Thank you. Go on, Fifi. Oh, I've got the stream now. You can zoom me and no one would ever know. She's not falling for it. Bye-bye.